Hello my dear student, welcome to the board. What a joy to see you here. How was the Math Week 3 virtual classroom? Good. Well, in this sub lesson we're going to talk about transformation. Now what is transformation? Let Mr. Mac give you an example. Okay, let's say for example I take this beautiful dress here, and as you can see got beautiful patterns, alright? Okay, designs. Now let's say for example I take this design as the original, alright? It's the original figure, and I take this figure and I start making images out of that. Okay, so I put one right here, one right there, and then just keep going to create a beautiful design along the shirt, okay, along the dress. And you notice that where I have to have certain rules in moving this figure to create the images. See that? In other words, in this case I take this figure and I moved it vertically down, and line it up and created a beautiful design. And then I take this figure and I reflect it to this symmetric. Okay, so look at that, it formed another image here with the reflection of the figure here. See that? So that's what's called transformation. So when a figure is moved to a new position according to a certain rule, so this rule is what? I moved it vertically down. Or another one image here is I reflect it according to this symmetric line here. See that? So that figure has been transformed, okay, or mapped. So keep to a new position. So keep in mind, the original figures, we call that object. The one that's been moved or transformed or mapped, we call that as an image. Okay, let me give another example. Okay, now Mr. Mac got here a divider. Now I use this divider, okay, when there's some big room, I want to create some privacy to my office, I put this divider. See that? But look at this, how beautiful design this divider has. Okay, now let's look at this. Okay, you got one figure right here. Okay, let's say this is the original figure, and we transform this figure, okay, to right there. See that? So there can be some kind of rule, am I right, to move this figure to up there. So in other words, go up to the left. See that? So up, left. So there must be some kind of unit. So I use that same to move it to that side, to up to the right. Alright, and then straight down or straight up. See that? So this figure is been transformed, okay, or mapped to these images. And that's what transformation is about. Alright my dear student, let Mr. Mac put this away, and I'll be back with you in a few seconds. And we'll talk more about transformation. Alright my dear students, now keep in mind, transformation, it's a one-to-one mapping between points of an object and its image in a plane. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, let's say for example, okay, Mr. Mac got this object right here, alright? So let's say if I to start right here. If I to start this right here, okay, and I'm going to draw this figure, alright, the object. Alright, let's trace that. So let's say this is the object, okay? So I want to transform this object. I want to transform, another word, so let's darken it. Okay, this is the object. Oops. Okay, and I want to transform this object. Okay, let's say I want to move it up to here, right here. Okay, let's move it up to right here. Okay, okay, so let me trace the image. So now you have the image. Okay, so let me draw the image here. Alright, okay, now look at this, and this is the image. Alright, okay, let me darken that. Okay, notice that I transformed this object up here. Okay, so now let's see, what is there got to be a rule, isn't it? Okay, so we got to keep point to point. Let's see if I take this point right here. So if the point of the object is right here, what's the point of the image? Will be right here. See that? So let's see what I did. I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to the up. See that? So pretty much I use the X and Y coordinate. Alright? So first I start with the X and then Y. See that? Right and then up. But when you come to transformation, you don't write in a form of the coordinate system. You write like this. In other words, you start with the X direction and then Y direction. So in other words, so how many times did I move this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See that? 7. And then I moved up how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. See that? So right 7, 4, up. See that? So I went right to the 7 and then up by 4. Okay, in this case, this is the object and this is the image, alright? So let's say if this is, let's say if I give a label to this, I put M, and the image, you put M with the line on it. See that? So that's what it is. Now what happened if this is the object and this is the image? Okay, let's say if it's a P and then P to the image, okay? So in this case, this is the M, alright? M mapping to M to the image, alright? So what about P mapping to P to the image? So I'm always, which one I start first? With the X, alright? And then Y, alright? So in this case, let's say we're going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to the left. When I go to the left, it's -7. So the negative representative going to the left. And you go down, also negative, alright? So I left 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. I went -4. See that? Can you see the difference between the image object to the image for M to M image versus P to P image? See that? I went from 7, 4. In other words, when you see 7, 4, then you should know I'm going right 7, 4 up, alright? If you see -7, -4, left 7, and down 4. See that? Okay, let's say for example, if I take another image like this one right here, okay? So I got triangle right here, alright? So I drew the triangle right here. Okay, let's say if I drew it right here. Okay, let's draw it. Okay, let's draw that right here. Alright? Okay, I'm just going to draw that right there. Let's darken that triangle. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to draw one right here. Okay. Then I'm going to darken that. Okay, see the difference between this to that versus this to this. Now, this transformation is what? You're going right and then you're going up. But look at this triangle, the way it was transformed. This point right here, it's transformed to there, right there. Actually, it's a reflection. The reflection, the line of symmetric is right there. Y-axis is the line of the symmetric, the reflection line for this triangle to be reflected, this object reflected to this image right there. And that is also called transformation. Okay, so when you have a reflection, okay, you say the object reflect on the y-axis to create a image. See that? So this is also called transformation. See that? So this one, M transformed to M image by wow, 7 right, 4 up. If I had to ask you that this turned out to be the image, if this is the one, the object P, and image is P over here, the image of the P is right here. So what's the mapping of this from P to P image? -7, -4. Left by 7, down by 4. See that?